to Billionaireboyz podcast. Buckle up, it's about to get messy.
Yeah.
Buckle up, we're about to make money. I'm with my top G here. Prapi, how's it?
G, how's it?
Are you okay?
Are you well, G?
It's been a while.
It's been a while, my G.
The other time we made a podcast, people came hard on us.
Yeah.
And they were trolling us on social media insanely when we made a podcast about Mofire.
Yeah, what are they saying?
They've been saying we're insane, we're jealous. What we're saying, it's not tangible information. And I saw a clip on YouTube where Sbu took out a counter clip where he was showing Spiwe Lukele for the first time
on camera.
He was like, okay.
He was appearing for the first time
for
on
the
camera.
first time on camera.
Yes, my G.
And it's proving that what we're saying is tangible because of it was a reactive video. Yeah.
He even cried on the video.
He even cried on the video because of what we're revealing is the truth. So a lot of people were saying to us, what about TS Records? They were saying this guy started a company, a recording label, TS Records.
He's
what
a
about
legit businessman. Okay, people are saying this guy is a legit businessman.
Yeah.
And you and I are saying, no, guys, hang on. This guy is not a legit businessman.
He's not a legit businessman.
Why? Okay, let's look at TS Records as a business.
Yeah.
Number one, it was closed off.
It was closed off.
It was not sold.
Yeah.
Closed off.
Yes.
What kind of a businessman closes off a business?
An asset. You build an asset, you close that asset. Yeah.
All the artists that were signed rather under the recording label TS Records, have complained about the management style, except one person.
Except one person.
And who's that person?
Mzegeze.
And who's Mzegeze?
Mzegeze, we all know. So
why do you think this guy is being called number one Knoxman?
Yeah. There's nothing else. So a lot of people, there was Proud Dash under TS Records.
Yeah.
There was Ntando under TS Records. There was Sahara under TS Records. There was Pro-Kid under TS Records.
Rest in peace to the gents.
All of them, they complained about the management of the company. But there is only one person who did not complain.
Zahara was depressed, my man.
Yeah.
He nearly lost it all.
Yeah.
She was very, very depressed.
Yeah.
Reason being, she was not given an opportunity to be listened to as a person, you know. And everyone, when she came out to the public with the story, everyone now was saying, no, Zahara, no, you are abusing alcohol.
Yeah,
Zahara is a drug addict.
Yes.
You are using substances.
Yeah.
But then now we have to look at what made her to do all those
reach
things.
that level.
To reach that level.
You remember we went to Durban for a trip, a business trip.
Yeah.
And Zara was at the airport. She lost her mind. She was literally singing at the airport randomly. And the voice is no longer there. The person lost her voice, lost her talent, lost her connections, lost herself in the process.
And who's behind?
And people are saying this guy is a legit businessman. We said Mofire. This guy does not own Mofire. And
people came hard,
the person who owns Mofire is Spiwe Lukele.
6 months before the launch of Mofire, he went out there, he said, I'm broke, but not poor.
Not poor.
6 months later, this guy has stock enough to supply the rest of South Africa.
With Mofire.
Where's the money coming from? And where's the product being manufactured?
Tell me, so a lot of people, they don't understand. We understand that you might see South Africans as gullible, but don't make it public. Don't show it public. This guy knows that he's Mzegeze. All these years he's been telling us, no, I'm not Mzegeze. You see, you are trying to show us that we are foolish at that detriment.
He's lying under his teeth through his gums.
Then you want people who are in business like us to believe that he's a legit businessman.
No.
So, and it's not only him. We have a very beautiful business here in this country, Batu. Do you know Batu?
Yeah, I know. By Theo, yeah. What about it?
A lot of people are saying that's black excellence. They say that's opulence at the highest level in terms of giving us a role model, a blueprint.
This is the person we need to follow
to run a business like him. And it's the same thing with Mofire. But for me, I don't know for you. For me, that's not black excellence. That's not black excellence.
Honestly, we can't reduce black excellence to that.
Mediocrity.
Personally, I feel it's Chinese excellence.
That's Chinese excellence.
Why am I saying that? The production, the manufacturing of the shoe, and the branding of the shoe is done in China.
Yeah, it's done in China.
And then the product gets shipped to South Africa.
Yeah.
So basically, in essence, Theo is not black excellence, and I hate it. I hate people reducing black excellence to Theo Baloyi.
Yeah.
That is Chinese excellence. There is no, at any particular juncture within the manufacturing of the shoe, there's no point where Africans or blacks are showing their excellence on that product.
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way. Listen, that shoe is manufactured in China. They don't control the supply chain. They don't control the value chain. All they control is storing the shoe
and distribution.
They are a storehouse
and storage and distribution facility.
So there's no way you can call that thing a black excellence. Listen, when we say you're a black excellence, you need to control the creation of the shoe. That's being black excellence. That's why, listen, I'm sorry to interject my G. That's why if you can check that concept of a business, that shoe is duplicatable. How many shoes came out? We had Drip that came out after part. We had Masculinity that came out after part. We have Shanties that came out after part. And
Stoveback sneakers. They are all duplicatable.
They are duplicatable because they come from one country, one manufacturing house. They come from China. They are not from South Africa.
Choose a design on Alibaba, and put a logo there and sell them.
And sell the shoes.
So there's nothing excellent there.
There's no excellence at all.
No, there's nothing excellent there.
Now let's stop this thing of being gullible, where we are calling such businesses as black excellence, and we were calling DjSbu an acute businessman.
We came on the net and we told people that any person who cannot give you a full footprint of their business from A to Z is an imposter. Is not a businessman. And then people came to us and said, no guys, but hang on, you guys are jealous.
Yeah, they said we're jealous.
You guys are hating on other black people who are doing good. And we are saying, no guys, we are not hating, and this is the culture that we are trying to preach. Learn to ask questions. We had people in our classrooms. The teacher would have a lesson there. After the lesson, the teacher would ask, do you understand? Any questions? Everyone will say no. Come test time, they fail. The teacher comes back to class and asks you, why did you fail? And then they say, understand. And that's the culture that we are speaking against. We are telling people, learn to ask questions. Reason why we are asking questions is that we want to discover how people were able to accomplish this and that. So that we can also trickle down that system to the population at large and grow it.
We are not jealous at all. What we want to do is that we want to galvanize true black excellence. We want to produce true acute business people in the business space. We don't want you to sit down there and wallow in mediocrity and truly believe that you're in business.
Whereas you are not.
Listen, there was one lady who came to me. She wanted to run a business. She was a teacher by profession before. Now she retired. When she retired, she got all her profit and funds. She wanted to step into business. She bought all the catering company. All the catering equipment. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to do catering. She bought all the catering equipment without having business skills that were running, And when she bought all the catering equipment, people were shocked. They believe she's in business. She's not in business. With that equipment, she couldn't sell. No one hired the equipment. No one. She couldn't. These are people who are saying, no, you are jealous. When people have catering equipment, when people are doing this, you are jealous. No, we want to galvanize true black excellence.
Why? Because we want to produce that much of quality, that much of excellence, that much of grit, and that much of passion.
So we are not jealous at all.
No, we are not jealous of anyone. How can we be jealous of them?
There is no way you can be jealous.
How can you be jealous of something that you think is mediocrity?
So tell me, the mediocrity is everywhere. They truly believe we are gullible. They truly believe that our minds are slow. We cannot understand. Look at Casper with Root of Fame. He said he was going to strike a deal of 100 million rands, and that deal is going to shock South Africa.
Let me tell you. Let me ask you this.
Ask me questions.
Who's wearing Root of Fame?
No one is wearing Root of Fame.
Except who?
So now we are not jealous. A lot of people are saying we are jealous of their business people. We are jealous of DjSbu. We are jealous of Theo Baloyi. We are jealous of all these people who are cloned as black excellence. We are not jealous here. We just want to galvanize black excellence in a more prudent way, and we want to make sure that South Africans enter into a business stage that is international by MENA. You understand what I'm trying to say? The most excellent business elements that have ever been seen in Africa. That's why if you look at Africa, we are not developing. We are not developing in the business sense simply because we always wallow into mediocrity, and we call mediocrity black excellence. So we're not jealous here.
Here's the thing about mediocrity. Mediocrity is substandard work.
There
is being offered to you as the most premium, type of quality work. And now when you go against that and tell people that no, but hang on guys, this is mediocrity and you can't clap hands for substandard work. People come for you because they don't understand what quality is, what prima qualita is.
We want prima qualita.
Yeah, we want prima qualita.
And a lot of people are saying, okay, now you're talking about these business people. No. Tell us more about you. Tell us more about yourself. You're saying, no, what product are you producing?
What have you done?
What have you done thus far? So I want to shock them now. They have to see when we talk about black excellence, what are we talking about here? So
let me tell you this. I'll go back a couple of years back, and try extrapolate how we made our first million in coal mining specifically. We're just boys from Alexander, with a dream to make it big. And we didn't have any support structure. Then we decided, okay, a friend of ours was very
good. Let me interject. No support structure, no parental support. There was no funder, no investor of any kind.
Just us, our ambitions and our dreams. We went to Wheatbank, we started studying code through the help of another friend of ours, Kagiso Makubedu. Shout out to the chairman. Shout out to the chairman. He's running a business in mining right now. He's doing coal beneficiation and fryhead for a couple of mines within the area. And we went to Wheatbank. When we got to Wheatbank, we realized, okay, sharp, we've got coal here, but how do we then commercialize it and make money out of it? Because if we don't commercialize it, it remains coal at the end of the day. So okay, sharp, we went into the processes of mining. How do you mine first? What is allowed legally and what is not? What is the DMR saying in terms of the rules governing the legislature governing minerals as a whole? And then when we got there, we learned. After we learned, we removed the L and we earned.
From learning to earning.
We were supplying DAF, which is a type of coal that you blend with another material to produce cement. The cement the houses that we live in, the cement that is there, DAF is involved. So we're supplying DAF at Afrisem, Lafarge, and PPC. Those are the three main companies, cement companies who were buying DAF from us. And that made us what? That made us to be cash flow positive. So now we're starting to get money in quickly, within a very short space of time. And then in that very short space of time, we started saying, okay, you know what, guys, we need to expand. Because we were operating at a mine that was not ours. We don't own the mine.
No mining license.
We entered the industry by offering concierge services. In short,
let me pause you there. Do not forget anything. Let me pause you here. You are saying to me now, this is how we did it. We just came in and filled in the missing links.
Yes.
We secured the market, then we found the suppliers of the coal. There was no mine that we owned. We never had any mining license.
There was no ownership of anything. We never had any mining right, any mining permit, nothing of that nature. So what we did is, and this is what we are trying to teach people, we went to people who own the infrastructure. And then we got to them and we created and built a relationship with them. And then we went and we looked for the market, people who are looking for the product. So now we were bridging the gap between the buyer and the seller. Making sure that we do all the due diligence for the buyer, making sure that the buyer pays and the seller makes money, and in between we make our commission. At the height of our business, we're making around 780,000 rands.
780,000 rands
a month. When we began, we were making about 780
Let's do like this. I want to put in time frames. Let's say you started, when the business was starting, how many months did you take to reach to that profit margins, those profit margins?
When we began initially, we were making about 70, 80 to 100,000 a week. And then after operational cost, obviously would be left with around 50,000 rands. But then in a space of 4 to 6 months, we were already cash flow positive. Because at that point we were making at least just a quarter short of a million.
Yeah, a quarter short of a million. Yeah.
And then 6 months later, again, from that point onwards, we were making about 2-3 million a week from coal.
Million a week
Yes.
from coal.
And it was there. This thing is well documented. For those who are saying we are speaking kak, we are not speaking shit. We know exactly what we are talking about here. It's been there. If you go on socials, if you go out there and search for us, you will find us there because we've been part of the process.
We've been part
and
of
this
the
is what we are
process.
trying to teach people. We are saying, people, wake the fuck up. Have a
It's profound.
Yeah.
Wake the fuck up. Listen, from his story, I want to take out few elements, few business elements that are going to change your life like never before. So there are 4 business elements that I want them to understand. You said let them wake the fuck up. The first element of business, it's the mindset.
The mindset.
The second element of business, it's skill sets.
Skill set.
The third element of business, it's information. The information that you get. Remember, you said we met a man by the name of Kagiso Makubeni, and this guy gave us. He was the link to the information.
Yeah.
The fourth one, it's you have the fourth element about business. It's people's money. So let's enter into mindset. In whatever you do, if your mindset is wrong, your cash flow will be wrong. If your mindset is wrong, your business will be wrong.
Yes, G.
Business is all about mindset.
Mindset.
And a lot of people do not understand this. That's why the government will always pay money. Capitals of interest will always pay money to want to capture your mindset. He who controls the media controls the mind. They want your mind. So if you want to make money in business, in any business space, if you want to make true money, you need to fix your mindset. Your mindset has to be aligned with making money. The second thing is skill set. You need to make sure that you're well equipped.
You know what you are doing.
You know what you're doing.
You know what you are doing.
Listen.
That's why we were saying, sorry,
Yeah,
to
you can interject.
That's why we were saying a lot of things are not black excellence.
Are not black
because
excellence.
they don't know what they are
There's
doing.
no skill.
They are not involved in
There's
the
no
skills.
skill.
There's no skill to produce.
You are not making the shoe.
There's no skill to produce, and that's what we are saying.
You are not making the shoe.
Harness the skill.
Harness the skill.
And the only way you know that you've got the skill is when you can transfer the skill.
Listen, let me shock you here. You need to transfer the skill. Let me shock you
the
here.
skill.
We never had anyone who supported us. There was no funder of any note. We just had to have skills. We had to have persuasion, negotiation, information. So we spoke to people. We negotiated with people. The third element, I said, it's information. Kagiso Makubeni came and
with the information. This is the link.
And let's go and make money there in the coal space. You understand? So you need information. Many of you are always around people who do not have information. You want to have money, you want to have millions and all that, but the information that you are getting is very wrong.
It's very wrong.
Sitting down, they are talking about soccer for one hour, for the whole day.
Let me shock you.
Yeah.
People, particularly men.
Particularly men.
I want to speak particularly to men in this country.
Yes.
They discuss the same problems day in, day out.
Day in, day out.
Every day when they meet in their small circles as friends, they speak of load shedding.
Load shedding. Yeah.
Imagine.
They talk about soccer.
Every day.
Football, sports.
Every day.
Politics.
Always problems. No solution.
No solution. That's why I was saying information is everything. Listen to me right now. Anything that you want in your life will start in your mind. And information is the cardinal pillar
Yeah,
here.
it's the cardinal pillar.
Information is the new age currency. Information is the new age currency. So you need to make sure that you always preambulate around the information that's going to make you money.
And that's why they say if you want to hide something, hide it in a book.
Yes, you hide it in the book.
People don't have a culture of finding and seeking out information.
They don't want to find and seek information.
They don't want to do that.
I said the fourth one is people's money. Listen, business is people's money. A lot of people will want to start their business today and they say I need to raise capital. Listen, let me tell you one thing that you don't know about business. Capital kills creativity and it kills innovation.
Absolutely.
You will never be innovative if you have full capital to start your business. I've met a lot of people. There was one lady, man. Listen,
in fact, you will squander that money.
You squander that money because of you don't have skills that will help you to explode.
Yeah.
I met one lady. This lady came to me. She said, "Okay, man, help me to market my business." She wanted to start a wine company. She said, "Help me to market my business." Okay, I said to her, "No problem. I can do that for you." I said, "Where are you now? Where are you now in terms of the business sense?"
Yeah.
She said to me, "Listen, I've bottled my wines. I got a supplier. I've bottled them. I've packaged them. I've boxed them. They're in my garage. I can't sell."
Selling.
I said, "That's what you did. That's wrong." If I was you starting a wine company, this is what I was going to do. I was going to get someone who was going to do graphics for me. Get someone, a young man, who's going to do graphics for me. I open a website, open Facebook, I open Instagram, and I put my wines on social media platforms. I don't bottle them first. They are there on graphics, and I try to sell and market them. I sell them at the same time on the net, on social media platforms. As soon as I sell them, when people buy them, they buy them on deposit. I deliver on deposit. When they deliver, I deliver on deposit. With your deposit, that's when I'll start bottling them, packaging them, bottling them,
and make sure you distribute.
And then now the full payment that comes now, the second payment that you're going to send to me, that's my profit. You understand what I'm talking about? So even when my business does not succeed, I won't cry because I did not lose a lot. I started very low. So she started very high. She spent a lot of money.
And now she's sitting with products that she can't sell.
She's sitting with the product she can't sell.
Meaning she has lost money. If you can't sell them, they're as good as useless.
They're as good as useless.
That's what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
People come into the market, they look at anything that they want to sell.
Yeah.
They come, they stock that product in excess, and then they fail to sell it.
The same as people who are writing books. You write books, print copies, but you don't know where you're going to sell those books. You don't know where you're going to sell those books.
And if you do not collaborate with your CNAs, which is white-owned companies, your book will not go.
Will not sell. There was one guy, my man, who was writing books. I think the title was Billionaire something. I'm talking about nuggets inside that book. That's information that can transform you. But he couldn't sell those books. They were in his garage.
The problem is, you want to buy a book written How to Be a Millionaire from someone who is not a millionaire.
Who is not a millionaire already. So that's what I'm trying to say to you right now. A business is people's money. You need to make sure that you understand that concept. Business is people's money. If you want capital to start your business, you are already on the wrong path. Business is people's money. And get this, when you are speaking, you started low. You did not say, let me go and get mining rights. Let me go and get license.
Let me go get an excavator.
Let me go and get an excavator, a screener.
Let me go find someone who will put money for me to buy the mine.
You did not do that. Your main, listen, at the baseline of your business, at the beginning of your business, at your inception, the first assignment you have is to do this, is to control these two things. You control income and you control expense. These are two things that you have to understand. You control income and you control expense at the baseline of your business. A lot of people do not understand this. Listen, when you start your business, you need to start with a very low expense, high income. It's all about money in, money in, money in, money in. It's all about money out.
All the time is people have been sold a lie.
They have been sold a lie.
People have been told it's okay to break even, and if you break even, you are fine. You are not losing.
You are not losing.
But you are losing.
You are
not losing in monetary value.
Monetary value.
Because you have recouped what you have put in.
You have put in.
But you are losing in terms of resources. This is time and energy we are speaking of. You've put money, you've recuperated back the money with no profit, but you've lost resources in terms of time, energy.
So on the business sense, that's your job. You control income and expense. You make sure that you start your business with low expense, high income. How can you do that? So a lot of people say, I'm starting a business, they will hire an office. That's high expense.
High expense already.
High expense.
The business does not have an income.
It does not have an income.
Already
you are spending.
At the end of the month, the business has debt.
There was one company in India. That company became a global company. So one thing they said, no, we need to make a research on this company. We want to go to India and see their offices because they were running an excellent company on the net. They went to India. When they went to India, they wanted to see their office. When they went there, their office looked like a toilet. But on the net, it was excellent.
It was pro.
The graphics were insane.
Everything was
the montages were insane. Everything was on point. Why? Because they wanted to make sure that they start the business low, on low expense and high income. They made millions, siphon millions without spending anything.
Maintaining a low center of gravity. Without anyone being...
That's type of best for you. He was
21
in prison.
Central, yes.
21 Central. He was in prison, low expense. But he was siphoning millions from international people, from the world. He was siphoning
people's money.
He was siphoning millions. And his main concept was OPM, other people's money. I need to make sure that I raise capital, I know how to raise money, and I make my business from there. You need to make sure that's your cardinal assignment. A lot of people do not understand. They want to start their business with high expense. We did not do that in the code. We just went there with our skills and we made sure that we secured deals.
Low income,
high expense. Listen, making money is easy. That's the easiest. There are 3 M's in making money. The first one is make money. The second one is manage money. The third one is multiplying money. The first one is the easiest. Making money is very easy. It's easy to make money.
Managing money is the difficult part.
The second one, the second one, managing money is difficult.
Managing money is the second part.
That's insane.
Because the second point gives you your last point, which is multiplication.
Multiplication.
If you can't manage it, it can't multiply.
It can't multiply.
So the second one is crucial.
It's crucial.
It's very pivotal.
It's pivotal.
If you can't manage money, if you are in the business in the space of making money or in business, you need to manage money. You need to manage people. You need to manage your resources. So everything that you do in that space, it's all about management.
It's management.
Your strategic key point here is management. How well you manage things that gives you the multiplication.
Yeah. So it's easy to make money. It's very easy. You can go around. No, even at your workplace, you are making money. You are working, you are making money, but you can't manage money.
Let me shock you.
Shock me, my man.
You can go outside right now and ask 10 people for 10 rands. They will give you.
They will give you.
That's how easy it is to make money.
It's easy to
They
make
will
money.
give you. You don't even have to sweat.
But now the mindset that they gave is that making money is difficult. They told you that making money is difficult. It's impossible to make money. You can't make money. There's no way you can make money easy. But making money is easy. The most difficult thing here, but it's imperative, it's managing money. Managing money, the multiplication of money, that's what makes you a billionaire. Now you diversify. That's difficult. To multiply money, it's the most difficult one compared to making money. A lot of people do not understand. And I want you to give me time frames. When we started our business here, how many months did we take to break even?
3 months.
We took 3 months to break even.
It was not even already on month 3 we were cash flow positive.
Cash flow.
Why?
Let's talk numbers.
This is one business that you can go into without capital.
Without capital,
and people don't know.
That's what we want to teach them.
And people don't know.
We want to teach them.
It's one business. In as complex as it is one business that you can go into without any capital.
Without any capital.
You are just simply saying to people, someone is saying to you, I've got this. And then someone is saying to you, I want this.
So you are just trading the product. You are trading the product.
You are the link, bridging the gap between the two people. This one wants to sell this one wants to buy this, but this one does not know where to buy this. And this one does not know how to commission and commercialize whatever product that they have.
These two people.
So you are linking the two people and you are making money out of linking.
So you are trading code. That's what we want to teach them.
Yes.
We want to show them that. So for us to break even, we took 3 months.
3 months. We already cash.
You know why I'm bringing that?
Yeah.
A lot of us, South Africans particularly, by the media machine and the matrix, they taught us that for you to make money, you need to take time. It takes time.
Your business has to be in operation for at least 12 months before you can. At least 2 years before you can start making money. No.
Listen,
make money very quickly and fast.
And why the dispensation whereby the government is sleeping? Your government is sleeping right now. When last did you see someone being arrested or investigated by the Hawks?
Hence, we are saying we want South Africans to wake the fuck up.
It's the time to wake the fuck up.
We want, particularly men.
Yeah.
I'm interested in speaking to men. We are saying to them, guys, wake the fuck up, because of if you are a man and you belong to a household of which you are not in control of in terms of rules, then there's a problem.
There is a problem.
We've got a lot of men who have subjugated their responsibility to being deputy parents, to being deputy housemates, and all of those things. We need men who will grab the bulls by the horn.
We want them to.
We need men who will be out there in the space to say, but hang on, why is this happening like this? We need men who are not afraid of asking uncomfortable questions. Agitate the market.
Listen, making money, you need to understand the element of speed. 3 months we broke even. We made money fast. You need to make money fast. The government propagated an idea in your mind that making money is linked with longevity. That's what they said to you. For you to make money, you need to take time, and it does not work like that. Right now,
and if it doesn't take time, it's not legit.
It's not legit. They told you that if it doesn't take time, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's a get quick rich scheme. It's a fugazi. You can't make money fast. And we're bringing a different concept here. If you are in business, listen, speed is everything. Make money now, make money fast. Try to find a way to enter in and make cash. It's all about money. Listen, in boxing, when you're in boxing or when you're in any sport, you play soccer. When your coach will give you, when you're making those drills, when your coach say increase speed, they don't mean that reduce quality. They say maintain the same quality but with speed.
But
that's what we're trying to say to you. We're trying to say to you, make money fast but with the same quality. So it's all about that. But now you are being told that no, you need to take time. It takes time. You need to have a business plan. That's gonna take time. It doesn't work work like that. And we want to teach you how to trade coal, but you will never understand if you are not a jumpy person. The only we will never require you to be impulsive. But in any element where we require you to be impulsive, it's when you are reacting to money. When you want to make money, be impulsive.
And also us teaching them. This is not for everyone as well.
It's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone.
People have a tendency of saying, okay, Sharp, I'm gonna come to your seminar. And then after the seminar, they expect to be rich.
There are three things that make you broke. Laziness, pride, and ignorance. Three things. Ignorance, laziness, pride.
I like the last one more.
Ignorance.
It's because of people go through their lives being ignorant. And when we say ignorant, we are not saying you don't have information. Ignorance, it means that you are at the disposal of information, but you are refusing to apply. You don't want to succumb to the information. You have abundance of information at your disposal, but you do not want to succumb to that information. That's what we're saying. So ignorance, laziness, and pride. And a lot of people are proud here. You spoke about something about men. You said your main message is to men. My main message is to men, and this is what I've been always wanting to say. We need men, but men. I want to emphasize on this point.
Men.
And expand it as much as I can, because it begins with them. We need men who will grab the bulls by the horn. I repeat. Reason being, if we don't have a strong generation and caliber of men in this country, we are doomed. The reason why Russians are so prominent is not because of nuclear power.
No, it's not because of nuclear.
South Africa has nuclear power as well. It's not because of nuclear power. It's the ability to use the nuclear power. They don't take chances. You come with them with bull, they give you bull back. So we are saying to men of this country, South African men, we want you, if the government gives you bull, you must give them bull back.
That's what we want.
The ability
and
to use.
You are sitting there, you are like, no, the world is unfair to me. Things are not working out. Why I can't move, I can't succeed. Listen, the world is unfair. We won't lie to you. The world is unfair.
Nobody ever said it will be
And
fair.
let me tell you one thing, the world is unfair more to men. So you need to stand up and wake and start working on yourself. You wake up and work. That's what you have to do as a man. Listen, for a lady to be in a Lamborghini now.
It's simple.
It's simple.
Just be pretty.
You just be pretty. Put your
Just be pretty.
Nice.
Be nice.
Look nice.
And wear sexy.
For your lady to be in a Lamborghini, just have to look pretty, look nice, have nice hair.
But here's the question. The question.
Yes.
Does it take the same effort for men?
It won't take the same effort for men.
Why?
Because of now, for a man to be inside the Lambo, now it's insane.
It's insane.
It's many years of work. It's many years of betrayal. It's many years of backstabbings. You are going to be on mountains. You're going to be inside fire for you to just purchase a Lambo. So for you to have a Lamborghini money, you need many years of hard work, many years of consistency. And when you're inside that
Lamborghini,
through
so much atrocity.
You go through so much atrocity
to reach that level.
I don't know who preached a message to you that you need to seek for happiness. Listen, there is
it's war from the day you are born.
Masculinity is very close to struggle. Men always learn through their struggles. Men always learn through pain. That's why for you to teach a child a lesson, they have to go through a pain. Even
for them to understand.
For them to understand. So it's very linked with pain and struggle.
You can't want to teach an experience on someone who has never went through that experience. Why am I saying this? If you've never been burnt by fire, you will never really understand that fire burns.
Fire burns.
From what people are saying, you'll be conscious of the fact that it's fire and it can burn you. But you will never really know that it can burn you until you burn.
So that message that you need to stop suffering, stop struggling. No, the world is unfair. For a man to buy a Lamborghini right now, they'll have to go through hell. And then you just have to be pretty inside the Lamborghini. Pam, 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 boom.
By the end of the day, you are in a Lamborghini.
How did Minenka enter a jet? She just had to be pretty. Enter a
and appealing to the men with money.
And then you enter a private jet. But that guy had to get the jet money.
Imagine.
And how many years does it take?
You think Kanye would have paid for Manga to be in a private jet?
No, there's no way.
How?
And this is the insane part. That's why I say the world is unfair. When a guy has money, as soon as a guy makes money, he'll want to find girls he can spend his money on. But when a woman has money, they will be like, I want to be independent. I don't need a man. I don't need
all
anyone.
the men must follow.
So a woman with money becomes independent. I don't want a man. I'm independent. I'm fine alone.
I can do this myself.
I can do this by myself. This is a new modern generation lady. But when a man has money, as soon as you accumulate a lot of money, what do you want to do? You want to find a girl, a lady, or many girls that you can spend your money on. That's how the world is. That's how the world is so unfair. But for you to circumvent that process as a man, you need to make sure that you work hard. You wake up and work, and stop listening to people who are giving you wrong information. This thing of you sitting on TV. Listen, TV was created for the slowest mind on earth.
The most stupid.
That's why
stupidest people ever.
That's why there are subtitles there. On TV there are subtitles. They are trying to show that you are slow.
Yeah. So you can read here. We must write.
That's why they interpret for you. They interpret the news because they are trying to show you that you don't even understand. We have to put your mother tongue, your language there for you to understand. So TV was created for the slowest mind you can ever find, for the slowest specimen you can ever find. So you need to understand here. If you're still going to be on TV, you're still going to follow the media machine, you're still going to follow what the media gives you, you're still going to follow the garbage that the government is giving you, will never make money. If you want to make money, you need to follow people who are brutally brutal, insanely rascal. And these are the people who are here.
And besides people who are brutal, people who've been there.
Who've been there.
People who've been
That's
part.
why it takes brutality to be there.
People who've been part of the process.
It takes, listen, it takes brutality for you to make money.
Otherwise you won't.
Without balls of steel. They have everything here in South Africa. DjSbu has everything but he lacks balls.
Good people finish last.
They finish last.
They finish last.
Let me tell you, they have everything. DjSbu has everything you can ever seek. They have everything. These people they are calling for.
Because what?
But they lack, but they lack one thing. They lack balls. They're not balls of steel. The one thing that I like about Honorable Julius Malema, it's not because I do not have the same political affiliation
but he's
with
got
him.
The balls.
But the guy has balls of steel. It's insane. And you
take anything head on.
And you like that.
There is a real G. Shout out to the economic freedom fighter.
Oh, you are shouting at the economic freedom.
Julius is key.
I
mean, there's no alternative.
There's no alternative.
Imagine the alternative being Peggy Kyle.
Imagine
just imagine. With oversized.
Come on, man. Looking like scrunchy like that. You are not clean, you are not fine.
Let's seek better, let's demand better, and maybe we will get better.
Listen, that's why one thing that shocks me when I look at the global politics, especially those who represent their politics, I look at them. Physically, they are appealing. You'll never find them with pot belly, oversized weight.
You find them in Africa.
Look at USA. You look at the president of France.
You'll find them in Africa.
You look at Vladimir Putin and all these presidents. All of them. Look at Saudi Arabia. All their leadership.
You will only find them in Africa.
And then you come in South Africa, you look at Gwede. What a shame of a man. What a shame of how can such a man handle load shedding with that level of pot belly. You can see there is high blood there, there is sugar diabetes there, the man is not okay, and you want him to handle problems.
We are creating vacancies that are not there. Minister of Electricity, who bluntly goes to the people and say to the people, I don't know what I'm doing.
He says it.
I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't have experience in this. I'm a civil engineer. I've got experience in structure. Not this thing.
But that's the representation we get. One time I told people, I said to them, there is nothing like a developed nation. They said some nations are developed. I said there is nothing like a developed nation. You only find developed people or developed minds inside a nation. So these are developed minds inside the nation. They are not developed nations. So when you look at the first world nations, you look at Europe, you look at USA. It's not that it's simply because of over years people were developed. And
they were able to build more.
Then you come to us, particularly here in South Africa. Here, you look at the leadership that we have. They are not developed minds. And you look at like people like where they're figuring Balula and all that. They are not developed minds here. These people are not accurate. They are not acute in any level of implementation. Then we have to subscribe to that.
They are Mickey Mouse stuff, kindergarten stuff.
These are kindergarten stuff.
Kindergarten stuff.
And I'm shocked with Gwen.
Here's the thing, G. Leadership is one that requires character. Number one.
Character.
You can't lead people if you lack character. You need to have character. Number two, I often say this. This is my famous saying. You must have balls of steel. You must have balls of steel.
You need to have the balls of steel for you to lead.
If you want to lead people.
If you want to lead.
But most importantly, you can lead on an empty mind.
Empty mind.
A leader is someone who's got the ability to see the future and helps you tag along. So if your mind is empty, there's nothing you are seeing.
So mentality is everything here.
Yes.
Whatever you can see with your mentality, you can seize with your hand. Whatever you can handle with your mind, you can handle with your hands. So mentality is
If
everything.
you can think it,
If you can think it, you can have it.
You
So
can have it.
mentality is everything here. A lot of people do not understand that. We're talking about men here. And there's one thing I want to, the other time we had a conversation and we were speaking and I said to you guys, you know what, with the females that are around you or around us, one thing you have to understand, there's nothing special about them. And there's the modern doctrine that are giving us right now about female, women, being the whatever, like being accurate, getting right, and now not subscribing to submissions. And
that's why, sorry to
laws,
interject, G. That is why most men are depressed. Why are they depressed? The media is telling them, if you are a man and you don't have an apartment and you don't have a car, you are not a good enough man. You don't fit within the criterion of being a man.
Of being good enough.
In societal norms.
Yeah, in societal norms.
And then now, you find the very same men wanting to please women and have them in their disposal without these assets.
Without these assets.
It only breeds what? It brings confusion.
Yeah, there's double standard here.
Because of you want to attract something that even if you attract, you can't maintain.
You can't maintain.
And which is a flawed idea, number one. We no longer have relationships.
We don't.
We have situationships
and traits.
that are based on benefit.
And we have sexual traits.
It's sexual
trading here.
We are the only race that is paying our women to fall in love with us and sleep with us.
The only race.
The only race. You pay a woman to be your woman. How can you do that?
It's insane.
That is why even in our family structures are collapsing. As Africans. They are collapsing. Why? Because they were aware that we need to deal with these people psychologically before we can deal with them physically. Right now, that's why you can find someone saying, I'm a transgender. I was born male, but I've got female genitalia and I feel like a woman, therefore I'm a woman. No. It goes beyond that. They don't want black families to reproduce. That is the problem. Listen, a man and a man can't bear children.
That's why I said LGBT.
A woman and a woman can't bear children.
LGBTQ plus community.
That community.
It's just a window. For the main idea, it's not being gay. No, it's not that. The main window here, it's
population control.
Population control, and how can
we can't have more black people being born?
Yeah, we do not want them to give birth. So how can you do that? We go and preach a message to them
to say it's fine.
It's fine for you to be
it's
like
acceptable.
This. They want transgender here, and that's what they want. And listen, for you to believe that this modernity is good for us, I don't know. You have lost your mind, because there is no way you can believe that modernity makes sense in our space.
We need to go back to our roots.
It's double standards here. Right now, I need to get a lady. I come to you, I approach you, I speak to you, then we agree on everything that we agree on. I impress you. I take you to date. I'm the one who's paying. Then I move you around, and I'm the one who's controlling. I'm the one who's controlling marriage here.
Yeah.
I'm the gatekeeper of marriage. I take you out. I pay lobble. I marry you, and
by virtue of being man.
But when I want you to be submissive, you tell me no, I can't be submissive. It's 50-50 because I'm living in the modern age. If ever you want me to be submissive, go back to the primitive age. But you want me to follow primitive traditional norms. You want me to pay lobble. That's primitive. That's traditional norms.
But yet you don't want to live according to primitive guidelines.
You don't want primitive
because
I say no, you can't do that. No, that's modernity. Won't subscribe.
Because
to me. I can't be submissive.
I'm a feminist. If a man can do that, so can I.
And these feminine ideas, they do not make sense. These are new age garbage. You cannot tell us about these things that they make sense.
Because of hot air.
Hot air. It's blowing hot air. And now everyone is preaching that message. I hear on Metro FM, you find Somizis preaching the same message. Naked DJ. I don't like Naked DJ personally. Because of the guy is not a man. He does not have a backbone. He's not a man physically. He goes to the gym just to gain some few muscles to look like a man. But when you look at him, you see a weak coward.
Weakling of a man.
You can sense his weakness from his speech. You sense his weakness from his vocab. You sense weakness from him talking. You can see that you can kill that guy just by him talking. Then you'll be on his show and he's talking, he's preaching modernity. Many women will call and be like, no, this guy is cheating on me. No, this guy is doing this on me. They'll be like, leave him, just go, leave him, like just look, leave him.
Unfortunately,
and that modernity is new age garbage.
It doesn't work like that. And also on the other hand, contrary to what this guy that you don't like, what's his name?
Naked DJ.
Naked DJ.
Quentin, whatever.
Whatever his name is, nobody cares anyway. here's the thing. Why are we allowing people, why do we think it's normal for people to leave people easily like that?
And imagine you've built a relationship for 10 years. You've been with someone
With
for
this
10 years.
person,
Then,
and now all of a sudden,
and can't you just come and
yeah,
say to you, no, and
leave
him,
this person.
leave him just like that. And you can see, and from his speech, you can sense weakness. From his affiliation, he's one man who is friends with girls. I don't know how can a man be friends with females? How possible is that? Imagine a goat going to a saloon. Listen, imagine a goat going to a saloon where a lion is the barber.
Not me. Here's the thing, my G, that I want us to focus on, and maybe if we can extrapolate further on it.
Yeah.
What is it that men are doing wrong in society today?
What is it that men are doing wrong in society today? They took power and gave it to the government.
Okay.
And
so there was a transfer.
There was a transfer. It's a transition. So men took their power. Listen,
willingly or unwillingly.
There is no specimen that is powerful like masculinity. A man is a very powerful species. That's why if you can put a lion and a human being, a man particularly, the lion will die.
Yeah.
We kill more lions than lions killers.
Yes.
We kill more rhinos than rhinos killers.
Definitely.
Listen, a man can create a weapon that can finish the whole nation with one blow.
In a split of a second.
Intercontinental ballistic cruise missiles.
Yeah, and boom, just like that.
Well, no one was us.
Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Well, no one was us. It was masculinity fighting. Men decided to go at war. We wanted to fight over our issues. World War II, like it was the pride of a man that said, no, you know what? I can take over this country,
and I will show them how we do it.
I'll take Vienna, Austria. They were like, no, you won't do it. Said, okay, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to invade the whole of Western Europe. Went invaded Luxembourg, invaded Belgium, invaded Denmark, invaded. They were like, no, France has the most equipped and the highest technology.
And he went there.
He said, you know, I'm going to come into France. He came with what they call the blitzkrieg. It's lightning quick. He entered France, boom, he was in Paris. That's Hitler. In no time he was in Paris. Blitzkrieg, they said, no, you can't enter London. He went and he fought the Battle of London.
And people, right now, if you speak in defense of Hitler, my man, you are going to be persecuted by every living thing on this earth.
Because of they subscribe to the Western propaganda. I do not subscribe to that. I have an independent mindset. My mind, I have a bulletproof mindset and superior.
I can think objectively on two ends of the coin.
Yeah, so this is what made it's us transferring power and authority. Listen, men are so powerful that they can transform the economy of this nation. If they were to say to us, load shedding is giving us problems, let's have a warlike effort. Let's call all men to come.
We are solving this thing.
Without
tomorrow, load shedding will be gone.
Tomorrow, I'm telling you, one person from Township, from Soweto in Pinville, who fixes electricity there?
Yeah, you will come up with a solution.
You're giving us solutions that I say.
To say, guys, this thing, don't worry about it.
Strangely men are so powerful. Listen, if you look at
here's the thing. Here's the thing. The government don't want men, particularly the population, to be independent. You need to depend on them. That's why they give people 350s. We do understand that people are unemployed and people are pressured,
but it's not solving anything.
And people can't survive. We understand that. We get that.
Listen,
you won't die because
it's not
of
solving anything. It's not solving anything.
This money makes you to be dependent on the government.
Dependency. It brings
on the government
syndrome. Listen, and it's not helping.
And welfare.
Yeah.
Welfare takes a man's strongest reason to live. Otherwise, why are you living? Because everything is for free.
It's not even beneficial because
everything is for free.
I give you 350, I increase food prices. This is how I do it. I give you the money, I increase it. Listen, all those 350s that you have, they ended up with Rupert.
At the end of the day,
they ended up with Oppenheimer.
At the end of the day,
so there's nothing you can do here.
So it's like the Stellenbosch mafias were sitting and saying, okay, there's money that we want to loot in this country. How do we take it without people being aware? Okay, we are going to make sure that people are dependent on the government. We are going to give them subsidy grants of 350. But where are they spending the money? They spend
it back.
Yeah, but we don't want to give them value for money. So what we do is inflation prices goes up. The 350 won't afford you anything.
That's what they want. So men are the most powerful specimen that they've ever been seen. That's what I'm trying to say to you. And listen, propaganda did not start with here in South Africa. We do not have our government does not have authority. They are just gatekeepers. They are just gatekeepers. The main propaganda comes from main guys. These are World Economic Forums. These are G12 forums.
International Monetary Funds.
IMF. These are.
I was watching the news sometime this week, and they were saying that they are concerned because we can't keep up with are well dead. Imagine just an organization that was set up, a Western organization that was set up somewhere in the West.
Yeah, in the West.
Having a concern about African problems and African people. How?
And JP Morgans, they are doing the same thing. That's what we did. We transferred power. We gave them power. We gave them authority as men. And this is a time where you have to wake up and work. You need to make sure that you wake up and start working on yourself. Stop this thing of saying I'm not motivated. Motivation is for peons. Motivation is for young children. As a man, you are a strong person. You are a strong specimen. Stop looking for motivation. You are motivated like from birth. What you need to follow is discipline. You need to be a disciplined individual. If I say I'm going to do this, I'll do it the way I say.
Within the time stipulated.
My word is my law.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You know why someone is a CEO.
Yeah.
I'm coming back to that point.
Yeah.
For a company to appoint someone to be the chief executive officer of that company, it's not only based on accolades.
Accolades, yeah.
When you are given a task, can you get the task done within the stipulated time frame and the budget? If not, then you can't be a CEO.
You can't be a CEO.
Because the longer you take, the more we lose money. The more indecisive you become, the more we lose money as a business. So a CEO, that's why people don't like CEOs.
Yeah.
A CEO is not your friend. I'm not here to make friendship. I'm here to drive this ship.
Yeah.
And this ship, we are facing a big wave there, and I must take a decision now.
Yeah, you take drastic decisions.
If the decision means we must cut down on jobs,
we do it.
And make sure that people we cut down on salaries, on hours of working, or people are just from work taken out of the workplace. It's because of I'm saving the ship that I'm driving as the CEO of the business.
That's when you become extremely decisive.
Yes.
You take drastic decisions.
So in short, we are saying men must not be indecisive. You think on something, you act upon it.
That's why discipline is everything.
If it hits back, you will deal with it then. You're a man. A solution must always be there.
That's what we're trying to say to you.
So you can't want to solve problems without problems being there. It's like you being giving a prescription without diagnosis. How do you do that?
It's not possible. That's what we're trying to say to you. As a man, wake up. You have power that's inside of you. You are more powerful than you can think. You are a powerful specimen. Your power is infinite. You are the monarch of the universe as a man. But they don't want you to believe in that. They don't want you to believe that you can make money for yourself. They don't want you to believe that you can make money for yourself. They don't want you to believe that you are hyper competitive. They will tell you be humble, be simple, and be a humble being. Subscribe to government.
Don't walk at night because it's dangerous.
When we say put on the mask, you put on the mask. When we say put on an element that can kill you inside your blood, put it right now. If we tell you that be by your house at 6 p.m., you enter your house. That's what they want from you. They want you to subscribe to their laws.
Control.
That does not work. You are a very powerful specimen. Your power is infinite. That's why I'm saying you are the monarch of the universe. Your power has never been seen. Wake up and work. Be a disciplined individual. Stop this thing of wanting to listen to motivation. I do not listen to motivation. You do not listen to motivation. We work, we do what we have to do, whether we like it or not. That's how it works. If you want to make money, right now you are listening to me, you are in Soweto, you are listening to me, you are in Tembisa, you are in Northern Cape, you are in
Soshanguve,
you are in Popo, you are in Soshanguve, you are in Natal, in KZN. And you are saying to me right now, listen, I can feel that I have all the power, but I cannot implement. You cannot implement because of you are slow. You have been trained to be slow. You've been trained not to think for yourself. You've been trained to be a weak,
depend on something.
Depend on the system. So I want you to break that cycle, break that system in your mind, and start working right now. Go and open that business. You do not need a business plan. Stop this nonsense. No, I need to write down a business plan. You don't need that nonsense.
That business plan is the one that's chowing your time. There's no time here.
Business is not about paper. Business is about profit, capital, cash flow. Can you cash flow? Can you make money? Go and get that property and make money. It's easy right now. You do not even need to buy a property.
You don't have to own it.
You can be in Airbnb. I told you about OPM, other people's money. That's the main cardinal pillar. Take money from people and start working. Do not subscribe to your government. Someone is saying to me right now, oh, I'm in Limpopo and the things are against me. Things won't work for me. No, I can't. Listen, go and work for your family. As a man, that's what we are trying to say to you. Go and work for your family.
Two things: provide and protect.
Provide and protect.
Two things as a man, from birth until you die. Two things that you will always do. Everywhere you go, you provide and you protect.
You provide and you protect.
How do you provide? if your mind is on chains?
It's on chains.
How do you protect if the government has taken your power? They make it bizarre. As a man, if you own a gun now, the government, it's a bizarre
especially
thing.
in our part of the world.
And the media says he's criminal. What is he doing with a gun?
With a weapon. How can I protect? Listen, right now we are on
Imagine a man screaming.
Right now we are on this table. My G, right now we are on this table. Imagine if a man comes now and they want
to take our equipment.
We don't have weapons right now.
We'll kill them.
We need to have knives.
They must come
we
now.
need to have weapons here. So that's what we are trying to say to you. You need to provide and protect.
The weapon is your mind.
The weapon is your mind.
Sharpen your mind.
Sharpen your mind.
Build your mind.
Build your mind.
Invest in your mind. Go out there and take over.
That's what
There's nothing that will stop you.
We need a new breed of men. A new breed of men that does not subscribe
who
to
will take
nonsense.
a pledge. A man who will be billionaire boys like the two of us.
Do not subscribe to
If you are not us, you are missing out.
Listen, for you to call yourself a billionaire boy, you do not have to have billions in your account. You must have the billions in your mind.
The billion is in the mind.
It must be in your mind first. Have the millions and the billions in your mind.
And now we are multiplying them. You'll start seeing them physically.
Someone is saying to me right now, no, I need motivation. I need to listen to, or don't you listen to motivational speakers? I will never listen to a person I can kill.
Imagine.
If I can kill you, I'll never listen to you.
Why should I listen to you?
Because
you are weak.
I have an ability to finish you.
You are a weakling of a man.
So do not subscribe to that nonsense. This is the time where the new breed of men has to spring out. This is not the time where you do nonsensical asinine TikTok dance challenges.
Absolutely. You stop that nonsense.
You stop that nonsense where you listen to news and you watch
and trying to be the world's best romantic boyfriend. Nobody gives a fuck.
For everyone. You follow Billionaireboyz, you make money. You listen to Billionaireboyz, you make money. You click on our subscriptions,
you make money. You chill with us, you make money.
You enter our WhatsApp and our Telegram,
you make money. Anything that has to do with us is money related.
We have two business. We are in two space in the business fraternity. We are in coal mining, we are in real estate. And in real estate, we do it in an unprecedented way, in the most cutting edge way. Listen, there are a lot of people are saying they are in real estate and they are not in real estate. They buy a house, they say they are in real estate, they are not in real estate. Real estate is a property that cash flows. It's all about cash flow here.
Nothing else.
It's not about ownership. A lot of people are crying for ownership and fulfillment.
People, I want to own this. Okay, you own it. Are you making money?
Are you making money from it?
No. So
we are in property here, and we are not in those people who want ownership, who want fulfillment.
I was looking at some comments last the DjSbu video clip that we took out, and some girl was busy saying, "Hey, and I went through a profile, and I'm like, I can buy this one.
Bimbo.
I can buy her and her family.
This bimbo, you can buy her and her family.
And let me tell you why I'm saying this. She's stupid because she didn't want to be objective and listen to what we were talking about. And that is the nature and the culture that is looming around the streets of our townships in this country. That's why I'm saying right now others will say, but hey, you think money is all that. Even if money is not all that, but at least if I cry inside my Mercedes.
You cry inside your Benz. Listen, it's better to cry inside the Benz than to cry inside the shack. Money is everything. If you believe that money is not everything, get a sickness right now and let the medical bill hit your table. That's when you realize that money is everything. They will tell you that it takes 30,000 just to cure this
thing.
What's 30,000 by the end of the day?
People are part of Stockfells. They save money from January to December. At the end of the year, they don't even have 30,000.
And why do they save
money? It's because of people have been taught to put money away, save money, open a savings account and save money. That's not how money works. You don't save money. We don't want people who want to save money. We want people who want to spend money to make money. That's the only way you multiply money.
That's how you make
How do you multiply money? Putting it away.
Save
don't save, no, and they even give you alternatives. The bank gives you the tax-free account. We don't fucking want those things, bro.
They say save it,
but save it. Put your money here. You can save up to 30,000 a year tax-free.
You get DjSbu say no, don't buy expensive items. Do not look in a certain way. That guy is hacking trees. He's practically hacking trees.
Yes.
There is no way you can want to bang tents.
Number one knocks man.
There's no way you can want to bang pretty chicks.
Hugging trees.
And hugging trees. Looking like that. That guy looks kanji.
Yeah, he must fast cut, man.
And he's calling it that Africanism. Is it Africanism to look like that?
Imagine
classifying Africanism in that way.
Imagine.
It's not Africanism that's being dirty. Just go bath and make sure you take care of yourself, grooming and look nice. You know, do not go around and tell us about hugging trees. Listen, and a young man will subscribe to that nonsense where they will be telling us that, you know, you need to look like that. You know, it's not about your physique. It's not about your looks. It's not about how you look.
Looks is everything.
You'll subscribe to that. Listen, how you dress determines how people will address you. Your physicality is everything. You need to make sure that you control your personal brand. There is no way you can want to make sure you convince people who are in business and you look scanty and dirty. Does not work like that.
And looking like that, you are extending an invitation to people to say, come and join me, give me your money, and I'll make you look as good as possible.
You do not look open, you do not have opulence, you do not have excellence.
No style, none whatsoever.
Telling us to go around and hug trees, and then you want me to believe that guy is a businessman.
Imagine.
You want me to believe that guy has business elements.
Imagine.
He has principles that are applicable. No, he's not that. He's just a celebrity.
They drank TS Records down the drain.
They closed the whole nonsense.
Bona TS Records by Katrile, by Shapile from A to
BBS,
Z. Yeah,
it's BBS that thing.
Bona, they did that, and after doing that, they come. These guys are bold. They come here and only TK. TK is a politician now.
Now he's in the political space.
They come here and only TK. When they come, they are saying, because of growth and other opportunities. This is a businessman, mind you. Because of growth and other opportunities, we no longer have the time to focus on TS Records. Therefore, we are closing it down, and we will both individually go towards new endeavors of business. A businessman that sells a business that they are saying, according to them, it's a big record label, a multi-million rands record label, and it was never even sold. And as businessmen, they never even got to sit down and say, my G, you know what, you and I don't have time right now because we are busy on other things. Whom are we appointing? Leadership is business.
Yeah.
You need to delegate. Who are we appointing? What management are we bringing forth to take care of TS Records? Listen, and you just close it down like that. There's
no way they couldn't have closed TS Records because of their main scheme was to knock people. Number one, knocksmen, don't forget.
And they were very successful in that business of knock. Every other artist that was signed under TS Records was frustrated. At one point they were broke. Everyone complained. All of them. They complained, except Mzegezege.
Except Mzegezege, and we all know.
Mzegezege DjSbu. And he's been trying to tell us for all these years, I'm not Mzegezege. And everyone believes that.
Subscribe to that.
Come on.
Listen, that's what I'm saying to you. That guy is hacking trees, going around saying, no, we need to hug trees. That's Africanism.
And I feel like, sorry, my G.
Yeah, you can come
even demand. Yeah, he's not a businessman. It's a project that has been worked on. That's why I know. I mean, here's the thing, and I challenge all of them who are saying they are businessmen.
Yeah.
I challenge all of them. Show me what you have created. How have you empowered people from where you are from? What kind of a businessman are you? That you always want to take care of people and you don't want to plant a seed bag. And then some will say he created jobs. What jobs?
There is a young man now. In conclusion, there is a young man who's listening to us. This young man is frustrated
and does not know what
just
to do.
Came out right now. They're like, okay, I want to make money. I want to be in the business space. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to find a way to be like you. Whether it's in foreign exchange, whether it's in Bitcoin,
whatever business,
whether in any business, they are there. They are saying to us right now, I'm a young man. I've lost power. I've lost authority. I can hear you. You're talking about power, authority,
but how?
Strength.
Yeah.
They are saying to us, how do I start from where I am now?
With nothing.
With zero. Yeah. How do I start from where I am now? I want you to give them nuggets. How do I start from where I am now?
In short, the first thing they have to do is go on their platforms and follow Billionaireboyz Club.
Oh,
that's the first thing they need to do.
That's the most
important thing they have to do.
It's very imperative. Yeah. Do that.
It's imperative. Do that. Follow the Billionaireboyz Club. And then from there onwards, you'll get to have insight on what you can do. Because there's so much that we offer beyond the podcasting and shit.
Yeah.
But we can't offer it here. So they must just follow us to find more information. They must follow us to get contact with us, so that we can also meet with them and see how best we can remedy an alternative to their woes.
Adding on that, find a way to work on yourself. This is a time where you have to start working on yourself as a young man. Someone is saying to me, I'm too short, I'm too skinny, I do not look appealing, girls do not like me. Listen, you work on yourself. You can be the best version of yourself. You can be short and look confident.
People always used to say I'm short, and I was like, no, I'm not short, I'm down to earth.
You are near gravity.
I'm near gravity. I'm maintaining a low center of gravity.
So you need to make sure that you start working on yourself. Be the best version of yourself. Be the most confident version of yourself. Be the most accurate version of yourself. Be the top shooter, top
the
sniper.
most lethal,
that's what you
dangerous
work
form
on
of yourself.
Listen, right now, if you chase money won't work for you if you chase it up with no intention. Let me make an example. Let me make an example here. Money is like butterflies. That's why it's like girls. Money and girls are the same. Girls are like butterflies. If you chase them, you will chase them till you do not find them. Try to chase butterflies, they run away from you.
But be here.
If you are here
and work the
ground. Build the garden.
Yeah.
You work the ground.
Butterflies will come to the garden.
Butterflies will come to the garden. They will come to you. That's why money and girls are the same. If you want to have money, this is what you do. You build a garden, and the money will come to you. So you start working on yourself, work on your mind, work on your skills, work on your speech, work on your physique. Look better, look appealing. Yes.
You'll never lose girls chasing money, but you can lose money chasing girls.
Oh, that's insane.
Thank you.
That's insane.
Are we closing in conclusion?
We are. Do you want us to close?
No, we are done here.
We are done. So that's what you have to do. Follow us. It's going to be insane. Buckle up. We're going to make money like never before.
Yeah, the information is coming at the end of the video.
Yeah, thank you.